Let's talk about Finn. The first few scenes of this movie are going to be pretty much the same for Finn. His friend dies and wipes blood on his helmet. He walks around confused while all his friends kill everyone in sight. Kylo Ren stops for a moment and looks at Finn, feeling something from him in the Force. And when Finn gets back to the base, he has a panic attack. Captain Phasma finds Finn and confronts him, and then sends him to reconditioning, which is just brainwashing. This is where things get a little different. Finn goes back to post and tells his friend that he needs to talk to him. Finn tells his friend that he could feel everyone on the battlefield dying, and the pain and the misery, and even the joy some of his fellow stormtroopers had with all the killing. He can even feel the torture that the prisoner they brought back with him is going through right now, and he doesn't know what to do. His friend tells him to never speak of this again, and to go back to reconditioning as many times as it takes to forget about all this. But Finn can't do that. He knows he has to do what's right, and makes up his mind to free the prisoner. So Finn frees Poe, but this time, when Poe asks him why he did it, and Finn says it's the right thing to do, he means it. Finn just isn't trying to escape in my story. He's actually trying to do what's right. So he and Poe makes their way down to the hangar bay. But instead of trying to steal a TIE fighter and have the whole Empire come down on them, they hijack a troop transport that is already cleared to go back down to the surface of Jakku. Right around this time, Finn's friend has heard that the prisoner has escaped and reports to Captain Phasma about everything Finn was telling him. They go down to the hangar and find the bodies of the stormtroopers that were supposed to be on the transport that Finn and Poe stole. It's at this point that Captain Phasma orders TIE fighters to be launched to try to catch up with the stolen transport. But it's too late. Poe and Finn are already on the surface of Jakku and on their way to tracking down BB-8. What's really important here is Finn and Poe took the time to hide the transport, and it's in perfect working order. We pick up with Rey the same way we did with J.J. Abrams' story. She's a scavenger, surviving by selling parts and junk to junk traders. She saves BB-8 much in the same way as she did before, from another junk trader that's treated BB-8 like junk. BB-8 then follows Rey because he's got nowhere else to go. And this is where things get a little different. BB-8 asks Rey about herself. Rey replies that she doesn't know much. Almost a year ago, the head junk trader pulled Rey out of a wreckage and put her in his service. The first thing she remembers is waking up in the junk camp with nothing but her staff. She's been working for Ukkar Platt ever since, and trying to remember where she came from. She says she's as lost as BB-8 is, and promises to help him. Rey wasn't dropped here as a little kid, and doesn't pine away for her parents' return. Rey doesn't know anything beyond the past year. And that's all the information that Rey and the audience are going to have right now.